look at this. You say average test score for all students in the class is 84. The average score of M boys in the class was 79, while that of N girls was 87. So what's the ratio of M to N? Alright, so we have two groups right here, and we are giving the mean of the group. So what I'm going to say, let xt be. Okay, so I'll call that let st be. What does that mean? Sum of test score for boys. Okay, plus xtg. Okay, stg, that is sum of test score for girls. All over number of boys and the total, all over the sum of the total number of boys and girls. And of course, we are told that the number of boys here is m, and I mean, yeah, the number of girls there is what do we have? Girls is n. Okay, so this will be equals to what? 84. That's the mean. Remember that mean is what? Summation all over what? The total number present. So that's it. So the sum of test score for boys plus the sum of test score for, so but what is xtb? That is the sum. Now the sum of test score for boys, okay, this can be equal to what's the boys? M times, yes, what's the mean for boys? The mean is 79 times what? 79. Are we there? Yes, because we know that mean is sum over the total number, sum over the total number. So yxtg, okay, yeah, I don't want to write long sentences, that's why I'm using this. So yxtg, which is the sum of test score for girls, is equals to what? N times what? 87. Alright, equals to n times 87. Please understand that the mean of this, which is 79, the mean is equals to sum. Okay, that's the sum of what? Of the total test score for boys all over what? M. That's the number of boys. The same for this. That's what I did to give you this. Alright, so now you can see that xtb is 79m and stg is 87m. So what we have here will be what's our xt this, that is what? 79 what? M. Plus what is stg? Stg is 80, okay, 87 what? N. That is 87 N. Do you understand? Or what? M plus what? Plus N is equals to what? 84. Are we there? Is equals to 84. Now we can cross multiply and collect like terms. So you see that 79m, okay, plus 87n is equals to what? That's 84. That's what? 84 what? M. Are we there? Plus what? 84n. That's what? 84 what? N. You understand? Now we can collect our like terms now. We can say now we'll say that this is actually 87n minus what? 84n, alright, is equals to, that's what? 84 what? N is equals to what? 84 what? M, alright, minus what? 79n, minus 79 what? N. So 87 minus this will give us what? 87 minus 84, 87 minus 84, that will give us that is 83. I mean, that's 3n. Okay, so that means 3n is equals to, now 84 minus this, 84 minus that will give us 5, is it? So that will give us what? 5n. And remember, the question says we should look for the ratio of what? Of m to n. So m to n, and this will be equals to, now if we rearrange this like this and that to that, you will see that that will be 3 all over what? Over 5. This is the ratio of n to n. Please take note of this kind of question. Is common where you are given the mean of two groups. You are given the mean of two groups. We're told that the set, that is the student, the boys in the class have an average of 79 in their test score, and the girls in the class have an average of 87 in their test score. When you have two groups like this, for you to know the total, the mean of the total class, you will add that together. That is the sum of the boys, sum of the girls, all over the total number of what boys and girls put together will give you this. Then you cross multiply, you can have that. Please, what STB stands for is simply the sum of what the test scores of boys, and STG is what the sum of test score for what, for girls. So just for the purpose of minimizing this, that is why they write that all out. Okay, I hope this is clear. If you are finding this a bit difficult and there's an aspect of this that you want us to explain very well, please do not fail to drop that in the comment section, and please do subscribe and share. Thank you very much.